Okay.
You good? Hi there. Garrett here. I'm sitting at the movie theater, right, and we watched The Revenant the other day. And it got me thinking about how the Academy Awards this year is going to be the biggest gimme year in Oscars history, possibly. And what I mean by gimme year is the Academy is going to recognize Leo for his body of work rather than recognize him for the role he's nominated for. And what I mean very, very simply by that is, let's go through his career, right? In 93, Best Supporting Actor for What's Eating Gilbert Grape. He loses to Tommy Lee Jones in Fugitive. But Ralph Fiennes is also in that class for Schindler's List. John Malkovich is in that class for In the Line of Fire. That's a strong year. Some people say Leo should have won. Some people say Ralph Fiennes should have won. Some people say Tommy Lee Jones was right to win. Opinions. You go to 2004. No one's beating Jamie Foxx and Ray. No one. But Leo's in there for The Aviator. Clint Eastwood's for $1 Million Baby, Don Cheadle's for Hotel Rwanda, Depp's for Finding Neverland. Then we go to 2006 where he's nominated for The Blood Diamond. He loses to Forrest Whitaker, who was great in Idi Amin, as Idi Amin in The Last King of Scotland. But you also got, Will Smith's in there for his great performance in an okay movie that is Pursuit of Happiness. That's a year full of just strong performances throughout the board. And then you go to 2013. He loses to Matthew McConaughey for Dallas Buyers Club, but also, 2013 was an exceptional year in lead actors. Besides Christian Bale and American Hustle, Tom Hanks should have got for Captain Phillips. I stand by that. Just because Christian Bale put on 60 pounds or whatever, the movie's shit, let's be honest. And also, that year, we need to point out Leo, and it counts, because if Wolf of Wall Street won for Best Picture, Leo would have gotten a gold statue for Best Picture. But think about it. 12 Years a Slave was in that category. Wolf of Wall Street's not being 12 Years a Slave. I can go through the rest of that list. I'm not a big fan of Gravity, but Gravity was a strong contender that year also, Just in Leo's career, he has always been in a class of strong performers, strong contenders, exceptional actors. And this year, you take Bryan Cranston, you take Michael Fassbender, you take Eddie Redmayne, and you take all three of them, as good as great performers as they are, and you throw them in any of those years I just brought up. Best Supporting Actor, Best Actor, let's strip all that away, just performance level. They don't come out on top in that. Leo's in a weak category this year, no matter how we look at it, except for Matt Damon in The Martian. Is his biggest contender, and I mean it. Matt Damon in The Martian is the best actor of the year because for one simple reason. We have two very different one-man shows. You have Leo in The Revenant, but what Leo doesn't have in The Revenant is technology. Matt Damon has technology. Matt Damon has a way to have that gallows sense of humor that he has. Matt Damon is able to communicate to the audience. He's able to be more of a character. And for that, I feel Matt Damon stands head and above Leo. You take those two, you take Leo. I'm not knocking him in The Revenant at all. I think he does a fine job in The Revenant. I think he deserves the nomination. But you take those two performances and you throw them in any of the years I talked about, any of those acting classes I just talked about, and they stand out in the crowd. They deserve to be there in the crowd. The other three, they don't. Basically, Leo just has to sit there and pray that someone in the Academy didn't like Matt Damon better, and he gets a Lifetime Achievement Award. And that's just kind of my little rant, and that's my point. as a film star. I mean, film lover. I wish I was a film star. Now I'm getting flustered, but I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the rant a little bit. If you liked it, maybe I'll do another one. It was just something that was on my mind, but I'll let you go now. I'm gonna go watch Blazing Saddles. You have a fantastic day. Thank you very much for listening.